Hey, what's going on guys? It is Lasty here and welcome to a new episode of the 3-tier squad builder. You guys love it right now. So here is another episode for you guys. Going to be doing Colombia today, which is pretty cool. As a nation in itself, that's not a bad one to choose on Ultimate Team, that's for sure. First off, if you guys are looking to buy any coins, then be sure to check out UT Coin Traders. As always guys, links are going to be down below in the description for you. Right, should we crack on into this and get into tier 1? Showing you the cheap old Colombian side, which this one is a real budget. This is not going to cost you too much at all, and it's got some really solid players in it. When I was using this squad, I found the following players really useful. I found Zapata, a good centre back. This guy was all over the place defence wise, but he was quite slow to be fair. Dario Moreno, oh my god, I love him. He's so good. He really is. He's a great cam, and I think that's probably his best position. If to be fair to him, I don't think a centre forward or a striker would prove as good for him. I think he needs to be back in that cam spot. And then up front we got Ramos and we got Pabon, who were both pretty decent. I believe Ramos scored a hat-trick for me. No, Pabon scored a hat-trick for me in one game, and then Ramos. He's a bigger guy. He's got the really good heading ability and he's stronger and stuff. So he was actually really good. So really it was that front three which was awesome. Obviously at some point during this I'll put how much this tier costs on the little popper thing out from the left hand side of your screen. I'll do that for you guys, but let me know down below. Make sure you leave a comment as to whether or not you are in tier 1 based on how much this one costs. Right, let's move over to tier 2 then. This is up in the stakes a little bit, up in the price just a bit as well, and we've got a 4-2-2 side here with some skillers in it and some real rapid players, which is this was a really solid team. I liked it a lot. I mean, we've got centre-back wise, we've got Olave now, and we've got Zapata. So both above 70 pace, and both very big, strong defenders. I like that a lot. Then we have Freddie Guarín in this squad. He is just all-round boss mode, to be honest. He's so good. I wanted to try this little Torres guy, but he didn't do anything for me, I don't think, which is a real shame. But nonetheless, he's a 5-star skiller, so that's useful for you guys to have if you know what you're doing with him. Then we got Ortega, who is pretty good, to be fair. He also has the 5-star skill moves, which is great. And then we got one of the best striker partnerships in the world, I think, up front. It is just insane. I mean, Muriel, he was pretty good. He wasn't as good as Ibarbo was. He actually got a fair few assists as well, though, which is quite nice. But Ibarbo, oh my, he was so good. 93 pace, 85 dribbling, 73 shooting. I just felt he was so strong, so good in the air, so good on the ball as well. It's just ridiculous. And I think he might be one of the best Colombians on this game. Like, he may not be any good in real life, but on this game, he's good. So make sure you leave a comment down below if you're in that tier based on how much that one costs. And then we've got the big one. About as good as it gets for Colombia. It's still only about the 200k mark, to be fair. But this is about as expensive as you can sort of make it. We've got a 3-4-1-2 squad here, same as the first squad, but we've got a mix of silvers, golds and an inform in there as well. You'll notice that Ospina has been in all 3 squads. He's about the best goalkeeper you're going to get, so I thought, and he's so cheap as well that he's going to go in all 3 with no problem at all. You're splashing out on a player like Pereira, 84 pace, 75 defending, 76 heading. That's a really good centre-back actually, and I like him a lot. He did well, although he's not the tallest. He is 5'11", which is not the greatest. I mean, you got Zapata there who's 6'2", and then 6'1" on Olave. So that is a lot more solid. It's definitely the most solid defence that we use so far. Again, Freddie Guarín, and then this chap over here, Arias or something. Stats pretty good across the board. You didn't really notice him too much. Again, I really didn't notice Rodriguez or Falcao. Absolutely waste of time, both of them players. Falcao especially, he did literally nothing for me and I didn't like him at all. Don't know what it was about him, but he was just nowhere. Which was a real problem for me because I used to love Falcao and he's done nothing for me in this squad. This guy scored an absolute wonder goal for me, which I can't wait to show you, which he was actually really good. 4-star skills on him as well. And then another fantastic striker is Jackson Martinez. he was insane. I really like him. I think him and Ibarbo up front with like a cam of Dario Moreno, that would be about as good as it gets for Colombia. Trust me, guys. You don't need to have the 90 rated striker. You just need Jackson Martinez because he's got 4-star skills. He's got high medium work rates, which is alright. He's 6'1" and he's really good in the air also, which, you know, obviously in this game is quite necessary. But those are the 3 squads. Make sure you leave a comment down below on this one right here if you fit into this. I reckon a lot of you are in tier 3 because I think a lot of you have got a couple of 100k now. If you're not, just mix some of the players around, like take Falcao out and put Ibarbo in there and you've got a really solid team. You know, switch out this guy for Moreno and I think you've got the best front 3 that Colombia has to offer. So that is this part of the, you know, the squad builders and stuff. Make sure you leave a comment down below right now, and whilst you're there, just smash that thumbs up button for me. That would be epic. As always, guys, I'm really happy with the recent support of my videos. It makes me really want to upload and stuff, which is just great. Yeah, I'll show you some goals that I scored with this team right about now. Okay then, guys, we're on to the goals that I scored with all 3 of the teams, and to be honest, I can't say I enjoyed, like, maybe it was just the expensive one I didn't really enjoy. I guess the cheap one, especially the middle one, I really did like. It just outplayed people and stuff. Like, I think I scored like 9 goals in this game right here. Ibarbo with a lovely strike. He's such a good player. If only he had a little bit of skills, then he wouldn't be sort of seen as such a sweaty guy all the time. Because, I don't know, he is the sort of player that you can just absolutely annihilate defenses with because of sweatiness and pace and strength and stuff. He's kind of like the perfect player in this game. So if you haven't already, I suggest go ahead and go at least try Ibarbo. You might not like him. I thought he was really good. And Jackson Martinez, can't wait to get him in another team. I just thought he was top class. He's kind of Ibarbo with a little bit less pace, but he's got 4-star skills. So that works out just absolutely lovely. Header there from Dario Moreno. I was hoping he was going to go for some sort of bicycle kick or something, but he clearly didn't. Pabon and Ramos, they were a good little partnership. Both got 85 pace, I think. Pabon with more skills than Ramos has. But Dario Moreno, what a goal that was. I really liked him. He's so cheap. I loved his silver card when he was on, what was it, Ultimate Team 12? Maybe? Remind me down in the comments if you can remember, because I sure can't. Ultimate Team, they all just sort of roll into one for me. But look at this. This guy was busy doing the KSI thing against me, so I thought I'd have a go at it myself. Basically the whole lob it back and lob it over to your striker, and it worked the first time I've ever tried it. I've not done it since, because if that works consistently, that is ridiculously overpowered. But that Ramos guy and Pabon, they were both top class poachers in my books. So one of them would take a shot, it would get deflected, and boom, it would be in the back of the net. Little tricky finish there from, who's that, Sanchez? He was alright, you know, not bad for a CDM. But as we're coming towards the close of this video, guys, I just want to thank you for watching and stuff. And as always, you know, great support as always. If you can drop a like on this video, we'd try and hit 1500 on this. That would be absolutely epic. And look at that goal from Burbano there. That was the one I was talking about. I just love shots that hit the bar. So a nice half volley which hits the bar and goes in. That's a perfect goal in my book. So thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Peace.